Here we are at Park Josone. It's on the main strip in Veradero. This is where they sent us when we were looking for a zoo in Veradero. So we're going to go inside and check it out. It's got everything a park should have. It's got flora, fauna, natural attractions, and a bar. It's got everything. You can even go swimming in here, I think. So we're going to go in and check it out. And this is between 56th Street and 7th Street, right on the main drag in Veradero. So let's go check out the park. Here we are. Inside the walls, big, tall walls that really separate you from the entire city of Veradero. Extremely quiet in here. You forget you're in the middle of a busy city. And we've got this enclosure here filled with lovebirds, or agapores. If you're speaking in Spanish, I hope you didn't butcher that too badly. But we've got all kinds of lovebirds in here. And if you're interested in birds, there's lots. There's a bar over there with a macaw in it. And then you've got several different geese, ducks, swans, all just wandering around, every different size. Lots of different birds in here, and we've just gotten started. Now, we were just talking about birds and ducks and everything wandering around. We came over here. There's all kinds of little geese and ducks with their little duck tooth still in. We just found a nest in here, so let's see what we can find in here. Well, not only is there a mother duck in there, there's lots of eggs as well. And you can tell it's a very successful nest because there's already down in there from the last clutch. We'll put that back in there with Mom. Enjoy. Here we are at another bird enclosure. This one's got pheasants and lots of cockatiels, none of which are native to here, but they've actually incorporated the natural landscape from the caves in here, just put up a wire front on it and let the birds fly around inside. They've got record keeping over there where they keep track of when they feed the birds and clean them, and it seems to be doing well. There's not a lot of mess on the floor, and it's actually kind of a nice enclosure. A little bit more light would be better, but it's pretty good size for them. And the pheasants are on the ground, cockatiels are on the top. Everybody seems to be getting along just fine. Now here we are at the dromedary exhibit. They've got camels, and it looks like the camels here believe in the honor system, because I don't know how well some of this is going to work to keep them in, and it looks like they're doing a lot of construction around here as well. So we just kind of found this place off to the side beside the pool. Lovely little area, but there's nobody here again. We seem to be finding a lot of empty spaces. So along here, holes in the fence and whatnot, but not a dangerous animal. You don't have to worry about them escaping. But the dromedary is a very cool animal. There's a couple of them in there. They're just having some lunch right now. But if you're lucky, if you remember when you come to the zoo to bring some bags of bread or something, same thing you take diving, bring along some snacks. We saw lots of peacocks back there as well. And you can feed them, but come up and take food right out of your hand. So remember to bring some treats for not only yourself, and don't forget water. It gets very warm out here. Bring some food for the animals. And here we are inside the camel enclosure. Found a way, we just walked right in. So it's not really the honor system, it just seems to be Somalian enjoying their experience at the zoo. Here, so you see the notice that we're here. Just having some lunch. There's a couple of them. I don't know, probably. You could even go for a ride if you wanted to. Jump up on top. Woo! Anyway, this is the camel experience at the park. Loves a good lip massage. But who doesn't love a good lip massage? He's also got very, very small ears, and that helps when they're in the wind. All the sand blowing around keeps it very protected for his head. Now this fella here has got a giant head. For an animal this size, he's got to be at the top hump there, 7.5 feet tall. Thick, heavy animals that can go over 2 weeks without water. They're extremely hardy. These guys look like they're in phenomenal shape. So this is just an impressive animal. You get up close, you can get pictures with him. We eventually found one of the keepers who came up and pretty much let us do whatever we wanted to get pictures and stuff. He was very helpful, and the camel seemed very, very at ease. It's kind of a nice treat. And here we are feeding him. Nothing makes friends faster with an animal than being able to feed him. So he's got all his hay here, but he saw us go over to the side to pick all the lush green stuff that he hasn't been able to get to yet. So he kept a very close eye on us for 10 minutes while we walked, watched, got our stuff, brought it back here, and he ate it as soon as it came back. Great teeth on him too, eh? Nothing like camel teeth. has gone huge feet. He finally got up from his resting spot over there because he decided he wanted to partake in the grass eating. And after every handful of grass, he had the tongue rolling out the side of his mouth, blowing bubbles with his tongue. It was actually kind of funny. Nothing funnier than a gassy camel. So we're going to go back and show you what it looks like to have a gassy camel.
They can actually blow air through their tongues.
Here we are at the pool, just over by the camels. Very nice section. This is called the iguana section of the park, and we just saw an iguana when we walked up, plus at least 30 other lizards, all sitting in the sun. As soon as we came up, they scoured all over the place. So they're kind of neat as well. Keep an eye on everything around you. There's caves all through the park and whatnot. You can take a look, find some lizards, find some birds, and when you're done, come back down to the pool, have a drink, enjoy your day. And here we are. We were talking about bringing a net, see what you can find in the park. This fella here, let's see if he is a boy, looks like a fairly large curly-tailed lizard. He's got great markings, extremely healthy, very fat little fella. Oh, he lost his tail once already, so he grew that back, but it's back now. He's a good-looking lizard. He's got some good color, good size, sharp little claws. There he goes, letting you know that he's aware that he's been caught. And from here, we have lunch with some of our feathered friends as well. These guys have followed us as soon as we crossed the bridge. They come onto the little island. There are lots of ducks that are loving our cookies. And I take them right out of my hand. And then we've got the flamingos behind us with a little pond in there for them. And then we've also got ostriches over there. You get pretty close to the ostriches, but you can't touch them. These guys here, they wag their little tails, they make their little noises. This is the dog of the bird world right here. And they are enjoying the cookie lunch. Not that this big guy here looks like he needs any more food. And now it's a party. Alright, let's go around. It's January in the summer, having an ice cream cone with a great climbing tree. Granted, this one has a few spikes at the top, but it's perfectly built for climbing. Mother Nature did a fantastic job. If you're a swinger of birches, rubber frost band, come on down. Check this place out. Enjoy an ice cream. Enjoy the sun. It's a nice little park.